Now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Hey, rock stars, how are you doing? It's Phil here, and hey, we've had a few challenges. We've had a few challenges. Stick one in the box, guys and girls, if you can hear me. I'd be really grateful. Really, really grateful. Really grateful. Come on, get them in. That'll do. Come on, guys, you need to be quicker than that. Troy, how are you doing? And Shahadid, I do apologize, I've just butchered your name. And Robert, good to see you, buddy. Colin, hey, Colin, just up the road from me in sunny Belfast. Colin, I'll tell you what happened. Belfast was at a standstill earlier on. I'm just back from there was a big accident, so that's why this webinar was changed. I rang my son in the car and I said, log in to go to webinar, change the time. So guys, I'm here for you. I'm here for you. And Maxie is stuck on the M3. Robert, I know all about that, mate. I tell you, thank goodness I work from home and I don't have to endure the daily commute that all these poor people have to do every single day. I would hate it, hate it. Anyway, oh, guys, I'm literally just through the door. Let me get a sip of water. Oh, Barbara, that's very kind of you. Glad you weren't in the accident. Thanks very much. Now you know we're live, don't you? Oh, right. Guys, let's do this, shall we? Okay, can I have a 2 in the chat box, guys? If you can see my screen, it should show the online business. Hoping just a login. Fabulous. Colin, you really bang on the book tonight, man. And Durant, good to see you. And Roy as well. Okay, guys. Hey, we've got a few on tonight. That's brilliant. Thank you. And look, I know it was last minute. No, it was last minute, but I appreciate the fact that you've given me the flexibility, and you know, these things happen, don't they? So technology is a wonderful thing. You just ring up somebody from the motorway where you're stuck, they log in your computer, go to webinar, change the time, and voila, life is good. Okay, so the only inevitable thing in Alejandro, well, what's all that about? Look, the only inevitable thing in life is death. Alejandro, thanks for cheering me up, mate. I really appreciate that. Okay, hello, Paul. It's not Paul Leonard. Leonard, what a lovely name. Whereabouts are you from, Leonard? Because I haven't seen your name before in these webinars. It's actually Phil. My name's Phil Carrick, guys. All right. It may well show as Paul on the GoToWebinar. I actually I work alongside Paul. We're part of a networked group of online marketing professionals. That's what we do. That's what we are. All right. And it's my role tonight, guys, just to take you through your membership site. This is my membership site. Okay. Yours might look slightly different. It might have a different logo up here, and the name will be probably different. But apart from that, it's exactly the same. So let's just log in a second. And look, I'm not even organized. I haven't even got my slides. I normally have about 2 or 3 slides, and that's it. Okay, I don't do PowerPoint. It just annoys the hell out of me. Okay, so what we're going to do tonight, guys and girls, can you give us a 5 in the chat box? Don't press it yet. If you're brand new to this webinar, if you haven't been on this webinar before, give me a 5, a high 5. Troy, Durant, Ian, okay, Tom, Shahid, I think I've got that name right now, Shahid. I do apologize if I haven't. Charles, good to see you, Charles. Okay. All right, so we've got a few on. This is your first webinar, guys. Congratulations, okay? And my name's Phil. You can see me there in my home office, 20 miles south of Belfast, okay? That's what I do. That's where I live. I live in that office for about 20 flipping hours a day, okay? But it's great. It's good fun. You don't have to do the same. I'm just a bit crazy, all right? It's because I love what I do. So I'm going to show you how much Norman Atiba. Norman, good to see you. New name on the block, new kid on the block. All right. So what I'm going to do tonight, guys, very, very briefly, we've got about an hour, okay, before I have to go to bed because I am wrecked, as they say in Northern Ireland. Okay. What I'm going to do tonight, I'm not even going to call up my slides. I'm just going to talk you through it because we're flying off the seat of our pants tonight. Okay. I'm going to talk about navigating this site. What exactly is this site? Yeah. What does the site sort of represent? What are the benefits of the site? And I suppose more importantly, okay, it depends how you look on life. But for a lot of people, more importantly, how you're going to make money with this bad boy. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do that. Give us a 6 in the chat box, guys, if you want me to show you how to make money with this site. Oh, that rolling in. Rolling. Okay, all right. Hey, Barbara, you went a bit crazy there with the 6s. 6 times 6. Okay, right. We'll go for 36, Alejandro. Okay, I'm trying to locate you. Okay, Jim and Helen, locate away. You found me, Jim and Helen. You found me. I'm here. I'm talking to you. Okay, all right. So, guys, we're going to have some fun as well. As you gather, I don't script things. There's no BS about me. All right, I just dive in. Okay, we just dive in. I've been doing this online marketing thingy for about 10 plus years now. Okay, and it's been pretty good to me. It's been pretty good to me. But more importantly, right, I've managed to amass quite a bit of knowledge. I've spent an eye-watering amount of money, okay, and it almost bankrupted me, really. All right, this isn't a rags to riches crappy story, okay? I'm just giving you a bit of a backstory to say, look, I was buying one product after another, after another. Always thinking that the product I was buying was complementing the last. It never did, because I never got round to the last product, okay? Give us let's go into double figures here, guys. Give us a 10 in the chat box if that's happened to you. If you bought a product, then another product, and then you've never actually got round it. Oh, the 10s are flying in, you bad people. But listen, you're honest people, and that's what I like. I know. Listen, I'm not going to call you out, guys, but there's somebody here, 10, way too many times. Okay, so I'm going to show you, right, how you can sort of alleviate that. We don't need to buy any more products anymore. We don't, guys, we don't. All right, because I'm going to go through some certain things with you on these weekly webinars. Okay, I'm going to show you how to navigate the site. I'm going to be very quick about how to navigate the site. And then I'm going to open the floor up to Q&A. And then if we've got time, I'll throw in a bit of traffic strategies as well, okay? Just simple traffic strategies. We don't need to go crazy. We don't need to spend lots of money, guys. But I'm going to show you how to get traffic to the product that you have just bought. Does that make sense? Of course it does. Of course it does. We can only see a photo of you, Phil, no video. I think that's exactly. Do you want to see a video of me? All right, listen, I'll give you a video. Who wants to see a video of me? That's your fault. Your fault, Shahid. You asked for it. Who can see me, guys? Can you see me? Give me a 20 in the chat box. Give me a 20. Come on, we're there. All right. See, I'm nothing to look at, guys. So you don't want to see me. You really. Jim and Helen, you see me now. That's better. Okay. Listen, guys. Why do you want to see me? Okay. Do you want my head on your screen, or do you want me to get rid of it? It's entirely up to you. We're just having fun. Come on. Right, nobody's answered that. I'm going to get rid of myself because it's annoying. All right, so let's just get rid of this. All right, guys. Okay, give me a 30 in the chat box. Let's see if we can get up to 100 tonight. Give me a 30 in the chat box if my video is gone. Great. Let's get to it. Right. No more asking to see my face, guys. You don't need to see my face. You just need to know what's in my head. Okay? Is that all right? Good, 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 good. All right, guys, first and foremost, I'm going to tell you about this wonderful site we have here. Okay? We are a network of online marketing professionals. And when I say online marketing professionals, boy, do I mean that. Okay? Am I standing on the rooftops and with a trumpet and saying, look at us, we're online marketing professionals? No, I'm not. Okay? But what we have got is a combined knowledge that that covers years and years and years. All right? So we all have a similar site to this. Okay, your site might look slightly different, might have a different logo, and if you click on sponsor details, hopefully, fingers crossed, okay, your sponsor is going to look a lot nicer than this sponsor coming up here, okay, because that's me. So, okay, we're going slow. That's good. Just bear with me, guys. Okay, what's supposed to happen here is you're supposed to see my details. There we are. Okay, so if you click up here, guys, sponsor details, you will see your sponsor. It might be me, but it's probably going to be someone else. If it is someone else, just reach out to them. Please, 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 just reach out to them. Listen, we don't bite, okay? All right? Despite what people think, we do not bite. We are here to help you. All right, that is why I'm doing these webinars every Monday. I don't have to do them. I do them because I want to do them. All right, and if you click on there, all right, your sponsors' details will be all here with a biography about them. If they're not, let me know and I'll say, "Hoi, come on, get a bio up there." I'm only joking. They'll all be up there, okay? So just say hi. Click on one of these links. Say hi to them, okay? We don't bite. Now, you probably already know how to access the product that you've bought. Okay, all you do is just go up to here, my products, and click on any of the products here that you've bought. Okay, and once you have bought that product, okay, thank you very much, and I'm sure that you'll get a lot of satisfaction and a lot of information from that product, because that's what we do. Okay, we create low cost but high value products. Okay, we don't look after upsell after upsell after upsell, try and squeeze the living daylights out of your wallet or your purse. Okay, we allow people to get things from us for a low price, okay, because we want to help people. So you go here, my products, just click on any of these, whichever ones you've promoted, whichever ones you purchased, then you can access it. Then all you do, guys, progressively go along the steps here. Step one, yeah, how it works. Just watch this video when it arrives. There we are, little video there that I put in. Okay, and then what you can do is you can set up what we call a sales funnel for the product that you've just bought. Guys, give me what are we on now? We're on 30. Give me a 40. Give me a big 40 in the chat box if you know what a sales funnel is. Lots of 40s, lots of 40s. Haha. Okay. But what I didn't say was, what I should have said, guys, was give me a 50 if you don't know what a sales funnel is. And then I'll explain it. That makes more sense, doesn't it? That's why I would never have a career as a teacher. Okay, everybody knows it. Fabulous. You're just messing there. I know you are, Leandro. I know you are. But for Leandro's sake, come on, let's explain it anyway. Sales funnels. What you want to do, guys, is just click on sales funnels and go to the product that you've just purchased. Now, before you do anything, please, please, please watch this video, because this is a video from me and it shows you how to set up your sales funnels. Now, our sales funnels work with an email autoresponder called Aweber. Okay, it's very cheap, but it's very nice. It saves you a ton of work, When you're sleeping, that can be working for you. It can be sending out emails on your behalf. So if you haven't got Aweber, there's just a link there. Just sign up there. Okay, and it's an affiliate link, guys. Look, your sponsor will earn like 20 cents off you or something like that. but it'll keep them in cat food for another week. Okay, can you get cat food for a week for 20 cents? I don't know. Okay, so, all right, what you do is you scroll down, guys, all right, and let's say, for example, 1 penny per visitor. Okay, you would just purchase 1 penny per visitor. All you do is you click on Configure Now, and I'll show you the types of pages that consist within our sales funnel. Okay, and then we'll move swiftly on. My internet is so slow. It's a bit like that motorway traffic tonight, guys. It was so slow. Right, hold on. All right, guys. Alejandro, I just got your question here. That's not a problem, mate. I'll go through it with you. No problem at all. Okay, so a sales funnel, an online sales funnel, guys and girls, consists of at least 2 pages, at least 2, normally anyway. Okay, 1 page is what we marketers call either a squeeze page, which I don't particularly like that term, a landing page, an opt-in page, yeah, a homelander. There's all sorts of flipping names for them, okay? But it basically consists of a page similar to this. I'm going to show you. And as you can see, it's a nice page here, sort of very catchy, nice background. And the sole purpose of this page, guys and girls, is to get your prospect's email address. Okay, that's the sole purpose. So all they do is they would click on here, and another pop-up overlay would appear. There we are, and they would enter their email. Sometimes they enter a good email, sometimes they enter a bad email. Okay, that's just life. Okay, but they'll enter an email and they'll reveal the secret. Once they click reveal the secret, it would then go to another page. And this is a great pop-up as well, by the way, and I'll tell you about this in a minute. But there we go. Look. How effective is that? Yes, a lot of people will look at that and think, oh, it's so annoying. But I tell you, see these pop-ups, guys, they work like crazy. And I'm going to tell you in a minute why you absolutely need one of these. Okay, but anyway, once they put their email address, they'll then go to the next page, which is the video sales page. Or it could be another page. Okay, there could be what we call a bridge page in between. Okay, but a bridge page is simply that. It just bridges 2 pages. Okay, it allows people to get into the click motion. Okay, they get used to clicking. So the more clicks they do when they get to this page, the more motivated they are, and the more warmer of a prospect they are. Okay, so that's, if you hear of anybody talking about a bridge page, which we don't use, by the way, apart from one product, then that's what it is. It's simply just a page that links 2 pages together. So they would go to this page here, okay, which would be yours. Okay, there's that annoying but effective pop-up again. Okay, and then they can purchase the product. Now you're probably thinking, okay, Phil, it's $1. Smart arse. How am I supposed to make a lot of money with $1 if I'm only receiving 50% commissions? Good question. I'm going to show you how. Okay, now, so that's the sales funnel. Okay, with most of the products within your site, they will have 2 pages, a squeeze page or a sales page. Okay, it's entirely up to you what you promote, and I'll show you how to promote it, but it's entirely up to you what you promote. Most marketers, well, I would say 99% of marketers say, promote this page, always build your list. Your list is your most biggest asset, etc., etc. Which it is. Okay, so always try and promote this page if you can. However, if you want to be slightly different, and I'll show you how to promote in a minute, if you want to be slightly different, try sending people directly to a squeeze page. A sales page. It's refreshing. Why is it refreshing? Because the majority of people online who are after products like this are expecting to see one of these. And because they're expecting to see one of those, they're also expected to put in possibly, not always, but a false email address. Okay? So I've been testing this boy, and the conversions are pretty damn good. We've been getting between 25 and 33% sales conversions on this page. These aren't opt-ins. These aren't people leaving their email address. These are people buying and coming under you and going into your sort of prolonged sales funnel. And I'll show you what happens, okay? Once they buy from you, they then go on what's called your downline, okay? Because you've advertised, let's just click on there. You've advertised, and as a result of you advertising, you are now starting to build up your downline. And what you can do with your downline is you can help them. That's the biggest thing. Never look at people with a dollar sign, because once you do that, well, you're confined to the realms of the has-beens, okay? Always look at, how can I help this person? And my internet is so slow, okay? So excuse me a second, guys. Let's try it again. So anyway, okay, here we go. All right, as you can see, I've got 14 pages. There's like 10 on a page, so that's about 140 in the downline. And it's been going about a month and a half or something like this site. So not bad. Okay, so I had 140 people come in, buy a $1 product, and they're now part of my downline. What I can then do is I can choose to download all of my members, all the sales within the past 24, 72 hours, 7 days. Yeah. Okay, all the MOB non-verified members, and we'll talk about that in a minute. Okay, so you can choose to download those and then upload them into Aweber if you're not sending people directly to a squeeze page. If you're sending people directly to this page, then they'll build your list anyway inside Aweber. Okay, and that's the beautiful thing about this and Aweber. However, if you're sending them straight to a sales page, then you'll have to download and then upload them into Aweber. But it's dead easy. It's dead easy. It really is. Okay, so does that make sense up to now, guys? Sort of what a sales funnel is, and we'll get on to promotions. We have an old computer. We thought that was why our was so slow. Okay. Yes. Okay, Leonard. Yeah. Perfect. Joe, Tom. Brilliant. Okay. Right. This is what we're going to do now, guys. We're going to scoot up the top. We're going to get rid of this. And I'm going to show you how to promote it. Okay. So again, you go into sales funnels. Very important. Watch this video. Sign up here if you haven't got Aweber. Okay. Like I say, that's just an affiliate link. You know, we just get a small commission from that, but it would be appreciated. Okay, if you could sign up there. So what you do is you just click on there, 1 penny per visitor. If you purchase that product, okay, and let's see. Yeah, why not? We'll just go further down. So you must watch this video, because this video, guys, will explain all of the rest, including this bit here, which is an Aweber campaign sharing code. Okay, we have 7 emails for this particular product, okay, already integrated in this site in the promotion area, and then emails. Okay, basically all the emails are in there. But if you're lazy like me, okay, and why not, I've already set all those emails up for you, okay, inside Aweber. So basically all you do is you go into Aweber, copy that code, all right, but don't worry, I'll show you how to do that in this video. I'm not going to show you tonight, but just copy that code and it automatically sucks in the emails. And all you need to do is just change some of the links in there, put your affiliate links in, and change them to your own voice, okay? Put your own spin on things. And then you just integrate it with Aweber. That's my list there, okay? But again, it's all in here. It's all in here, guys. Here's the different squeeze pages you can use. So if I wanted to use, let's use this one for example. Okay, so instead of seeing this, guys, whoops, instead of seeing this, you can very quickly change it. Now that is a gold mine, and I'll tell you why. Because when you start promoting this page, and I'll show you how to promote it very, very soon, okay? The most cost-effective way. But once you start promoting this page, and other people start promoting it, there's what's called, we marketers call banner blindness. That basically means people get sick and tired of seeing the same thing. And I'm sure you're the same in Google with the Google AdWords. Whenever you see the AdWords popping up on the top of your searches and to the right-hand side, you think, I am sick and tired of seeing those. Okay, that's banner blindness. So you sort of switch off. So before people can switch off, we go in here and we think, right, okay, I'm going to change it. I'm going to have a different squeeze page. I might have a different background. All right, let's change this bad boy. Let's see what this looks like. I like that. Yeah, I like that. So, okay, and then we just click save. You can change the product price, by the way, providing it doesn't say fixed price. Okay, so that I'll show you a little bit later on. One of our products, guys, well, it's actually called Easy Sketch Pro. It's a fabulous product, okay? If you don't know about it, scoot up here because I've done some training on Easy Sketch Pro, how you can sell this dead easy to local businesses. But anyway, you go up to here, My Products, Easy Sketch Pro, all right, and buy it from within this site. Why? Because it's normally $97, and from this site, you will have a huge discount, humongous discount. Honestly, it's an absolute no-brainer. Is this an upsell webinar? Absolutely not. But that there, once you buy Easy Sketch Pro, you can sell it from $27 way up to $97. Okay? So if you decide to give it away at half price at $47, yeah, you're making at least 50% commissions off that. So suddenly your commissions start to get a bit bigger, don't they? And Easy Sketch Pro is so easy to sell. So easy. All right. So basically inside Easy Sketch Pro, provided it hasn't got fixed price $1, you can just put in there $47, click Save Settings. Now, if we now have a look at the squeeze page, hopefully, fingers crossed, it'll be a different squeeze page. Let's take a look at it. Bingo. That looks nice, doesn't it? Who thinks that looks nice? Give us a 50. Come on, we're halfway. 50. Yeah. Colin, I take it this sounds back now, mate, eh? Okay, I've just seen your comments, so that's good. You can hear me. We have to buy all the products to promote or receive the commissions. No, Troy, no, listen, you only have to buy the product that you wish to promote. Okay, so if you want to promote Easy Sketch Pro, then yes, you have to buy it. But you don't need to buy all the products. No, no, no. No, only the ones you want to promote. And in here, if you go to My Products, now it won't work for me because I'm subscribed to all of these. I have all of these products for obvious reasons, yeah, because this is my site. But say, for example, you wanted Easy Sketch Pro, you would just click on there, guys, and it would go to an internal page saying, look, click here. And once you click there, it would then go to the Easy Sketch Pro page within this site, which is greatly discounted than the easysketchpro.com, where the Business Pro edition sells for $97. Okay, that's exactly what you're getting, by the way, with Easy Sketch Pro. You're getting the Business Pro edition, and you can sell it like hotcakes to local businesses. Why can you do that? Because the local community haven't quite grasped doodle animation videos yet. Okay, and Google love them, my friends. Google love them, and so does YouTube. And who owns YouTube? The big G. Okay, so they look after their own. So how easy is it to get doodle videos on top of a local search? Oh my goodness, it's so easy. Okay, and I'll do some training. We'll do that next week, shall we? Who fancies some training next week on that? Yeah, of course you do, Troy. Column. Louis, there's a new one. Tom, Jason, okay, no bother. Listen, it's whizzing in. Alejandro, yeah. Jim, Helen, no bother at all, guys. Listen, I'll do that. I'll do that. We like having fun. Okay, so that's why Easy Sketch Pro is brilliant. I love it. It is so easy to sell. And you can sell it on any page on Facebook, unlike a lot of products. Okay, just think about that for a minute. Okay, Facebook is probably the best targeted platform on the planet. And I've tested a lot of targeted platforms. And I've been banned by a lot of targeted platforms, including Facebook, I might add. Okay, because I was tweaking the nose of Facebook, just trying to go that one step beyond, and they came across and slapped me across the head for doing so. But I know what works on Facebook. Easy Sketch Pro works like gangbusters, guys. Okay, and always make sure you keep yourself abreast of Facebook terms and conditions. Here's my disclaimer coming now, because I didn't. And I lost my ads account. Okay. All right. So where was I? Okay, let's get on to the promotion. Let's get on to the fun part, guys. Okay, this is what we're here for. Let's promote this baby. So say, for example, you have purchased the 1 penny per visitor. Okay, let's just go for a $1 product. Go here. All right. Tracking and analytics. Start with this, guys. Always. Okay. If you're not measuring, you're throwing money against the wall, honestly, if you're not tracking. So 1 penny, which is, yes, we know it's spelled wrong. Sorry, we're getting that fixed. So click on Access Analytics. All right, guys, these here are your raw links. If you want to just bang those out, okay, then that's fine. That'll send somebody to that page, your squeeze page. It'll send somebody to your video, your sales page, and you'll be credited with the commission. But we're marketers. We want to do things a bit differently, and we want to track and measure. So what you do is you go a little bit further down. See this bit here where it says create a tracking link for your solo ads. Don't worry about solo ads, guys. This is basically a tracking link for anything. So say, for example, you're promoting the 1 penny per view. So just type in something like OPPV, 1 penny per view, so you can always find it. And let's call this Joey Blogs tonight. Joey Boggs, yeah, that's what we'll call him. All right, so create tracking link. So basically, Joey Boggs has agreed to send out an email campaign on my behalf for a nominal fee, okay? So he says, right, Phil, I want you to give me the squeeze page or the landing page where you want me to send all the clicks to, okay? So I would give my solo ad vendor or my advertising or the media, I would give them this link. Okay, so what we do is we copy that, we go here, we paste it in, and hopefully it'll go to the landing page, which it does. Brilliant. Okay, now we need to make sure that this is working. Okay, guys? Because, don't believe everything you see. So what we then do is we go further down, see your ad campaigns, okay, and it says direct link. You pick the one that you've just created. So if you can remember, it was OPPV Joe Boggs, wasn't it? Okay, so we'll just scroll down. As you can see, I'm a bit of a testing geek. OPPV Joe Blogs. I think it was Joe Boggs, wasn't it? Joe Blogs. Joey Boggs. There he is. Okay, so let's click on Joey. Now, what you can do is you can get the link. Yeah, if you need to promote the link, or you can get the stats. Let's have a look at what Joey's been up to. Now, hopefully, we should see 1 click. Excellent, 1 visitor. Can you see that, guys? As you can see, it's saying the campaign is Joey Boggs, 1 visitor. Yeah, now if anybody had opted in, yeah, to that page there, if anybody had put their email address, then that would show 1. And obviously if anybody had bought, that'll show 1 as well. Does that make sense, guys? Everybody okay with that? You've always got to track, guys. Very, very important. Very important. Perfect. Okay, so that's tracking. So you've now got your link. You now know what you can promote. Now, what we've got to do now is find out, excuse me, how to promote. Okay, don't dive into banners or email swipes, anything like that. Figure out how you're going to promote it before you start thinking, do I need a banner or do I need an email? Okay, bearing in mind we have banners and emails for every product. So I won't go into these guys, okay? You can just take a look yourselves. But what I will do is I'll go into traffic sources. Now I cover this most weeks because it really is, it's the easiest, it is. We don't need to get crazy complicated with things, guys. I done that for 7 years, didn't make a dime, honestly, because I was trying to be too creative, too complicated. And I tell you what, when you get back down to basics and you start helping people and you sort of reverse engineer everything, then things start to happen. And things start to happen quite quickly. So if you click on here, guys and girls, Solo Ads Facebook, okay? It's not an affiliate link, anything crap like that, okay? If you just go down, see where it says here, Solo Ads Testimonials Facebook link, just click on here. Make sure you logged into Facebook at the time, but just log in and hopefully it should bring up the page, which it does. Perfect. Okay, and we'll see Manny Hernandez. Okay, Manny's been selling solo ads for a long time. Okay, and okay, what is a solo ad, guys? Give me just give me a 1 in the chat box if you don't know what a solo ad is. Okay, fabulous. Okay, everybody seems to know what a solo ad is. Brilliant. Oh, okay. No bother. Okay, Shahid. I think I haven't butchered your name. Shahid and Jim. No bother at all, guys. I'll quickly tell you. A solo ad is basically what you're doing is you are paying for somebody with an email list to send out an email on your behalf to your product. Okay, so say for example we wanted to promote 1 penny per visitor. We wanted to send people to this squeeze page. Yeah, this squeeze page gets good results, guys. So send them to this squeeze page. So we would basically create a tracking link to this squeeze page that I've just showed you how to do. We would go into Solo Ad Testimonials. We'll have a look. Okay, and bearing in mind a bit of caveat emptor here, guys. All right, do not take this at face value. All right, have a good look around. All right, and just see what people are up to. Opt-in rates, 36%. Yeah, it's not bad. It's okay. 41%. It's getting better. Who'd be happy with 41%, guys? Yeah, absolutely cool. Okay, 41 is pretty good. It's pretty good. It's towards the higher side. Okay, if you can get between 40 and 50, you're doing nicely. If you can get over 50, quality. Keep it to yourself. Quality. Okay, so 38%. As you can see, right? So Ignis is saying he's bought 100 clicks, so it's 100 guaranteed clicks. These aren't guaranteed sales, guys. These are just clicks to your offer or website. Okay, so basically what he's done is he's given a 7% over delivery. That's what they call it, a 7%. So he's got 107, which is all right. Opt-in rate 36, not bad. Okay, 36.5. T1, what the heck is T1, guys? All right, T1 basically just means the top 5 buy-in countries in the world. UK, US, Canada, Australia, New Zealand. Okay? All right, 83%, that's a good rate, guys. Good rate. Let's see, T1, 89. Good. That's what we want. 86. Good as well. Yeah, anything around, wow. 91%. Aye, right. He's talking through his you-know-what. But anyway, all right. I'm going to connect with this guy. I'm going to connect with him. All right. You've heard it live on the webinar. 91%. All right. Anyway. So look, guys, take this, you know, all right, 40%, right, guys? 40%. All right, let's just read between the lines here. 40%. This guy ordered 1,000. This guy is either got a load of money that he doesn't know what to do with, or he knows what he's doing. I would go with the latter, okay? And he's getting 40%. All right, let's see. Haxon has ordered 100, so he's just a small-time player, all right, who's maybe just testing, but he's getting 91%. Yeah, all right, Haxon, yeah. Okay, does that make sense, guys? How can you differentiate the real from the fake, Alejandro? That's a good question, mate. It's a hard one, okay? It's a hard one. What you need to do is, okay, please don't think they're not crooks in here, guys. Just the odd one would make you sort of raise your eyebrows a wee bit. So what I'm saying is do your due diligence. So if you want to know about the seller, Darren, or let's pick an easy name. Let's pick Stefan's, right, here we are. Here's a nice easy name, Roy Tay. So if you want to know what Roy's been up to or who's bought from Roy, just go to the top right, guys, in the search group, and it was Roy Tay. And just click on the magnifying glass, and it should hopefully bring everything that either Roy has been a seller of or he's in the comments. Okay, so just, okay, there's Roy, there's Roy, there's Roy. Okay. Aha, so you can't see Roy here, so you'll probably find Roy has commented. Let's see. See him up the top there, guys, Roy Tay? Okay, so we can have a look. We can sort of build up a profile, see what Roy's been up to. Let's just take a look what Roy's been up to. Okay, Roy, awesome, bro. Yeah, okay. Well, at least he's commented. Okay. So, which is good. So there's Roy there. He's just bought from Wilfred, and he's bought 1,000 clicks. Now, you know, look, let's reverse engineer here, guys. You know that Roy is doing his damnedest to build up his list big time. Okay? So if you bought from Roy, you know that Roy is sort of updating his list quite regularly because he's buying from other people. So that's what's called a fresh list. He's got fresh leads. Does that make sense, guys? Yeah. So, you know, he's worth a stab in the dark. Just contact Roy. Let's find the boy. All right, let's contact Roy. Just click on him. Yeah. You don't need to add him as a friend. Let's just message him. All right, let's do it now. Roy, need a 200 test to go out this week. Buddy, you up for it? Need 85 plus T1. Okay, and also, how fresh is your list, mate? Speak soon. Look forward to working with you. Let's stick a bro in there. Just let's try and be like one of the lads, one of the kids. Okay, so, all right. So Roy's got that. Let's see what he comes back with. Roy will say something like, well, for a 200 click solo, I'll charge you, what, maybe $100? About that. Okay, so you don't need to go with that 200. You can go with 100. Don't go any lower than 100, guys, because you need decent data. Okay, so 100 click, you're probably looking at about 40 to 60 bucks. I wouldn't pay any more than 60 bucks, guys, from inside the solo ads. I don't like the picture, by the way, from inside here, okay, because they're looking for business. All right, so anything up to about 60 cents per click. Does that make sense, guys? Good, good, good. Loads of yeses coming in. Loads. Okay. All right. So listen, guys, you've had You've had a bit of training there on how to build up your site, how to access the product you've bought, how to set up the sales funnel for the product that you've bought, and then ultimately how to set a tracking link, and then how to go to traffic sources, click on Solo Ads Facebook, click on this here, all right, and do your own due diligence. Find a solo ad provider and ask them as well if they've promoted for 1 penny per visitor, for example. Yeah, if they have, just find out when. If it was over a week ago, that's okay, guys. All right, perfect. How scalable are these vendors? Troy, that's a good question, mate. Some of them are very scalable, very scalable. You have to ask them though. Okay, what do we mean by scalable? Well, if you find a solo ad provider and you're getting decent opt-ins, but more importantly, guys, okay, once your opt-ins start, your Aweber autoresponder, your automatic emails start to generate, and they start to sort of tweak the pain points, okay? And all of the emails are in email swipes. Don't worry, Troy, I'll get back to your question. Okay, 1 penny per visitor, click on there. All these emails, guys, for every product, again, watch this video, but all these emails have been professionally written by a top copywriter, okay? And they will get open rates and they will get click-through rates. Will they get you sales? It's not guaranteed, but they're good emails, all right? So that's why you really want to send people to an opt-in page if humanly possible, okay? And then once you start doing that and you start seeing your opt-in rates between probably 35 and 45%, let's be realistic, okay? If your opt-in rates are between those, that's a pretty good vendor, okay? And if they're coming from mainly top-tier countries, you know, the top 5, again, that's a plus point. Once you find that, and if you've had some sales, even better, okay? Then go back to the vendor and say, right, okay, let's scale this. How many fresh leads do you get a day? How many times can you promote this per month for me? All right, ask questions like that. Oh, and by the way, what sort of discount will you give me if I buy in bulk? Okay, but guys, I know there's probably a lot of people on this call who don't have a huge chunk of change sitting in their back pocket, and that's completely understandable. And I was there, I tell you. What I had to do was I had to start with 100 clicks. Yeah, and that was probably once or twice a month. That's all I could afford a few years ago. And that's how I started, guys. Please do not think, and never ever do this, by the way, never go for any more than 200 clicks from a vendor that you haven't tested. Never. Okay? Just go for 100 or 200 clicks and then move on. Move on to another vendor. Don't just go back to him or her. Move on to another vendor. Do the same amount of clicks to the same offer. See what that vendor's like. Then move on to another. All right? You don't need to move on to 20 or 30, just a handful, and then you can see some really good stats. You can see what the opt-in rates are like from what vendor to vendor, sales, etc. Then you can pick the winners. All right? Don't pick a winner after 2 or 3 vendors, guys. Make sense? Okay, how much will we have to pay for cost per action CPA leads? I don't know, Jim and Alan. Depends which network you're on. There's lots of different networks. CPA, guys, cost per action, cost per acquisition. It really depends who you're talking to. They're networks where you basically, it's very similar to CPC, cost per click. There's a lot of acronyms around, isn't there? All right, and you pay for clicks, but you can also get them to promote your website as well. Okay, it's a piece of string question, Jim. It can go from 50 cents a click up to $1.50 a click. It really depends who you're promoting with. Some are better than others. Okay, so where are we going now? Where are we going now? You know what I'm going to do, guys? I'm going to talk about two particular things now. All right? And I'm going to talk about two things that have got the potential to make you some pretty big commissions. Pretty big. But there's complete transparency with me. There's never any BS. Never, ever, ever. You ask me a question, I'll flip and answer it. Okay? All right? I never hide behind anything. But I'm going to show you something that I would strongly recommend that you consider. Okay? Just consider. We're not talking investing millions here. All right? If you go to my products and click on MOBE. Now, a lot of you might already be a member of MOBE. It stands for My Online Business Education. They're sort of rebranding it as well, but it's only getting bigger and better. And that there is it's a high ticket affiliate marketing system that plugs very nicely into the back end. See, when you go to this squeeze page, for example, and you go to exit, doesn't want to do it anymore. Okay, oh, there we are. Okay, so see that exit pop-up, guys and girls? That there connects very nicely into MOBE. So if we were a prospect, and we hold on, wait, before you exit, let me show you how I pulled in 1 million in 331 days using my secret system. Yeah, right. But curiosity gets the click. Okay? Now, if you click on there, you will see how my business partner, Paul Lynch, okay, raked in over $1 million using this system in under, well, no, it wasn't under, it was 331 days, okay? All right, and all this here, these are the testimonials, okay? There's a testimonial from me in the top right, okay? And this system, it's $49, guys, but you get access to a 21-step system. You get your own traffic coach as well, yeah, and you get access to all of the products inside the, well, look, sorry, those 6 products inside the site, including Easy Sketch Pro. All right, all you do is you click on there, join up for MOBE, and I tell you what, I'll do extra training just for use on MOBE. How about that? How to get people into your brand new funnel using, hold on, the power of this site. Because this is what we do, guys. Remember, we've been around a few years, we've been around the block a bit. It is easier to get people to join this third-party high-ticket system through this system, through here first. This is like your funnel. So if you promote one of, if you promote one of these products, sorry, there we are. So if you promote one of these products that you have bought and you configure it so that you've got the pop-up, this lovely pop-up configured as well, people will sign up to you. They will. This here has been responsible for about, I haven't got the exact figures, but let's just say between 10 and 20% of extra traffic. Now, if you're sending quite a bit of traffic to this page, you know, that can claw back a good bit of traffic. Yes, I know for some of us they might be annoying, but they work. They work. They really do. Okay, so that, let's see, I want to check questions here. Hello. Okay, hello. Sorry, I'm looking right up the top here. MOBE training would be good. Yeah, listen, I'll do some MOBE training. No bother at all. I can do some MOBE training. If you're already part of MOBE, I will do some training for you guys. No problem. And I will show you how to promote the living daylights out of MOBE. Does that make sense? Because when you start promoting something like MOBE, guys, okay, My Online Business Education, and this isn't all about upselling you into MOBE. Okay, I'm not into that crap. You know, we're big boys and girls here. But what I'm doing is I'm telling you what I've done and what I would recommend. I'm in certain groups inside Mobe, okay, where you have to get to a certain financial level, okay, and I have done that through Mobe, and I joined up the $49 level, and I'm going to give you, I'm probably going to get people putting their head in their hands now and go, oh my God, why has he said that? All right, but I'm going to tell you what happens when you sign up for Mobe. You will get assigned a traffic coach, okay? And that traffic coach will take you through several steps, which is all about online mindset, okay? Working from home. Because I tell you what, guys, unless you're working from home full time, you will have no idea what it's like. No idea. All right? It's not scary, but by heck, do you have to be disciplined? Yeah? All right? You know when the dishwasher needs to be emptied or some washing needs to be put on, or you just want to go and have a shower, okay? You have to stop all that, especially if you're working online from home, you know, full time. All right? They will show you how to really configure your mindset. And that's a huge thing before you even consider this online marketing game, okay? So you get your own traffic coach. They take you through the 21 steps. Then, my friends, here's the bombshell, okay? They will show you the benefits of upgrading to the next level, okay? And the next level, guys, is where you can start earning some really big commissions, okay? And it plugs into this site very, very nicely. So if you can afford it, okay, I would always say if you can upgrade to the second level, you don't need to go any further, not yet. Not until you know that Mobe works and you're confident with it. Does that make sense? You wouldn't just go and buy a car without doing any research. Okay? So, I mean, that is what, and you get a stack of things inside Mobe. You get a stack of things, guys. Yeah, and it's only getting better. They're even giving you a website now. All right? So, Mobe is a great, great system. So use it. Use it to your advantage. $49. How many businesses can you start on the high street for $49? Not too many. Okay? Absolutely, Colin. Zero. And you know that more than anybody, Colin. You know it. Honestly. All right? So listen, guys. Don't mess about. All right? Don't just sit on your laurels and promote a $1 product. Get in here, get that boy, get Mobe. All right, I'm not going to talk about anything else. I'm not going to talk about big profits, even though we all want big profits. I'm going to talk about Mobe. All right? I've been in Mobe about 18 months now. 18 months to 2 years, probably more like 2 years actually. All right, and it's been okay. It's been pretty good. I'll tell you one thing, guys and girls. Here's the revelation, okay, to end all revelations. Guys, many of you will know that I have quite a successful online sales training, okay? And when I speak to people on the phone, and we're talking about Mobe, and they ask me about Mobe, and this is cards on the table here. I don't, like I say, I don't do any BS, okay? I'm not into that crap, all right? They ask me about Mobe, and they ask me about the different levels in Mobe. And there's one level in particular, guys and girls, you almost have to remortgage your friggin' house, okay? However, if you can afford it, there's so many benefits, but it is an eye-watering price. I don't even know the price, but it's a lot, okay? And And I say to people, okay, what level do you think I'm in at Moab? What level do you really think I'm in? And they will either say diamond, which is the top, okay, or they will say platinum, which is the one just below diamond, okay, which is, you know, costs a big chunk of change to get in there. And I say, no, 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 no. No, I'm at the second level. So I am at the level which is one higher than the $49, guys. Okay? And people nearly fall off their stool or their sofa, wherever they are. Okay? So you don't need to go crazy. You do not need to go crazy. Oh, is that how much it is, Troy? Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you have to remortgage your house. Okay. So listen, guys, it's like anything. Start slow, start low, okay? Build up momentum, get confidence, and then bang, okay? Start to scale up. And it will happen. It really will happen, I promise you. But you need to take action. Small steps, yeah, small steps. And even if you consider yourself as failing, fail forward. Make sure that you learn by that and you keep on going. That's what we mean by failing forward. All right? Don't sit there and go, oh, bloody solo ads, they don't work. Of course they work. Solo ads, you know, they got me into that Skype group in Moab. Okay? So solo ads do work. Okay, Colin, I've got a question here. Do you feel after using Moab for 2 years that it would be beneficial to invest more? Yeah, absolutely, Colin. Absolutely. 100%. If you've got it, invest more. And I've got it. Okay? But I'm going to tell you why. All right? And this is just sort of who I am. All right? My sponsor in Moab, some of you might know him. Okay? In the past, he's sort of helped me out, and he's helped me out big style. So, for any commissions that I earn above the level I'm in Moab, goes to him. And I am quite happy giving him every single commission. Honestly, because he's helped me out in the past. Does that make sense, guys? That's why I have no intention, for the moment anyway, to upgrade to a higher level. That's just the way I work. If somebody helps me, I make sure I help them. Okay, that's why I'm still at that level. Anyway, so how are we getting on? How are we getting on with? All right, we're at the hour mark, guys. Q&A time. Q&A time. Let's do some Q&As. I'm going to stick my camera on so you can see that I'm withering away. Hi guys, can you see me? Okay. All right guys, use me and abuse me. And let's see if you've got any questions for me, okay? Cheers, Colin. Just think of this figure, guys. Think of this figure. $250. All right, $250. That's how much I charge per hour for coaching. And I'm not seeing too many questions. So get your money's worth. You're getting me for free. Stick them in the chat box. How do you log in as the admin? Troy, that's for the group, mate. It's not for this webinar. Hi, Phil. Just got in your web. Is there? Oh, Michael. Yes, of course. Well, yeah, of course there is, Michael. Good to see you, my friend. Better late than never. I was just explaining, Michael, I had a bit of a nightmare on the motorway, mate, and that's why the webinar was sort of put back an hour. All right, so yes, it's recording, so fingers crossed, providing GoToWebinar is not playing up tonight. Yeah, you'll have a recording. And your sponsor, Michael, I don't even know if, am I your sponsor? Michael Ho. Jeez, I've got that one. Anyway, right. But anyway, your sponsor will send you the link, Michael. Okay, so I was out of the room briefly, just got caught sight of some landing pages. Could you say where I find them? Absolutely, Barbara. Okay, no problem. Look, landing pages. Where you need to go, Barbara, is this thing here, step 3 promotion area. Can you see that okay? I want to just check the chat box, make sure you can see it. Because I don't know where my video is appearing on the screen. Okay, I don't want it smack in the middle of your screen. All right, so basically what you do is you go to step 3, promotion area. Well, as you can see, I've made an effort. I looked at myself and thought, what a state. Okay, but anyway, all right, promotion area. And you go to tracking and analytics. Okay, and say, now Barbara, you can only promote the products that you've purchased. So say, for example, you've purchased 1 penny per visitor, which is one of our products. Okay, so let's find it here, 1 penny per visitor. So you just click on Access Analytics. And this is where you can create your tracking links. So if you go further down, it says here, create a tracking link for your solo ads. Don't worry about the fact it says solo ads. This is just any link, okay, for any advertising. So just create your link in there. Put your product name in first. This is the one we used earlier, OPPV. Okay, Joey Boggs. Okay, so say Joey is one of your solo ad providers. You would just click tracking link, and then it would provide you one. But as it's already in there, we'll just select it from here. Anyone, it doesn't matter. Okay, and then just get link, and I'll show you the link that you promote. So it's these links here in the yellow. Okay, so you would have your squeeze page, which is where you normally send people to, or if you want to go a bit crazy and maverick, send them to straight to the video page. And it's basically these 2 pages here. These are your links, okay, the squeeze pages. And I'll show you how to configure them. Okay, so that's the 2 links there. To configure them, go to step 2, sales funnels. And watch this video, by the way. Okay, it tells you how to integrate everything. Click on the product you want to promote. And again, you have to purchase it. All right. And then, okay, down here, this is where, for that particular product, not all of them, so I need to stretch my neck. It's a bit sore. But for this particular product, you can select different backgrounds. So let's see what background 10 is. A few palm trees coming up. Yeah, so you can select different backgrounds, and you can also select different templates. Okay, so you just click on the squeeze page templates here. You can see the various ones there. So that's essentially where you find the squeeze pages. That answer your question, Barbara? Great. Okay, let's see. Shahid, can you post these links on other people's YouTube videos? If they give you permission, you can. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, there's a lot of people. Okay, we have a product in here called YouTube Tsunami. Now, there's a wee problem with the API at the minute, the Google API, and we're changing it from a standalone product to a cloud-based product, so you can access it anywhere you want from the Tinternet. Okay, so so we're busy refining that. But if you connect with people on YouTube and you notice that they haven't got a product link or a description or a link in their description, then yes, absolutely, go to them and say, hey, look, do you want to make a few dollars? Would you mind promoting my link, and I'll show you what to do. Okay, you can do it that way. Is that what you meant? Because if not, that's a good way of doing it. Did you have them on a rotator? Did I have who on a rotator, Barbara? So yes, got it. Let's see. This is the one. Thanks. I had to step out. Traffic sources. Yeah, Norman. Norman, we'll talk very briefly about traffic sources. Okay, best place to go. All right, promotion area, traffic sources. Then click on Facebook. And don't worry, we're not advertising on Facebook. This is just a particular Facebook group. So Solo Ads Facebook. Let's just zoom in a bit. Solo Ads Facebook. Just click on there. And then click on this link here. It's not an affiliate link, anything like that. It just takes you straight to the Facebook group. Okay. And in here, again, but you know, be aware that you need to do your own due diligence. Okay. So have a look at some of these guys and girls, see what they're doing, see what sort of solo ads they're sending out. So there's Ernest. He bought from Jasip. Okay, he ordered 300 clicks. He got 310, which is pretty poor, to be quite honest. I would expect more than that. Okay, got 2 sales and 4 trial members. Okay. Tier 1, 83%. Tier 1, top 5 countries. Okay. Opt-in rate, 60%. That's very, very high. Very high. So, you know, I wouldn't go there and go, wow, 60%. Let's book some clicks with him. I go and think, 60%, that's quite high. Okay, let's do a search for Jasip. So what I would do is I would copy Jasip. I would go up here in the top right hand box, search this group. I put Jasip's name in there and see what comes up. See how many times this guy's being promoted. Okay, so we don't see him there, but he's probably in the comments. So if we click on the comments, there he is there, Jasip, bottom 1. Click on them, find out what Jasip's done. Where is he? Anyone see him, guys? Oh yeah, one more comment, sorry. Jasip, superb as always. Okay. All right, so so there's one. Jasip seller 300, that's the one we've just seen. Jasip 800. Okay. Why are people buying 800 clicks off him? He might be quite good. All right. So just keep on going through these, just see how we're getting on, yeah? But again, guys, do your own due diligence. Don't take these face value. All right. How do you find the cost of the solo ads? Good question, Colin. Good question. Sometimes they will have them in here. Okay, they will comment. So let's have a look. Aaron 400. Let's see, comment. Actually, one of them. There we go. Aaron Bradley. See, Aaron Bradley. All you do is just click on there, and you'll go through to Aaron's website where you can see the price of his clicks. All right. And then, but what I would do is, well, don't be intimidated, guys. Contact the person. Listen, my internet's slow. It's actually probably my camera. I'm going to switch my camera off. There he is. There's Aaron. 10% over delivery, as low as 35 cents per click. Okay. Probably if you buy 1,000. Okay. So let's have a look. Yeah. All right. So let's go down. 100. Yeah. Well, that's not bad. Yeah. It's probably on the lower side. So yeah, 40 cents a click. 200. So there's nothing there. Okay, there's no discount there. Okay, here was 4 4s are 16. There's no discount there. See what I mean? So sometimes you have to keep on going, guys. Okay, you have to sort of get the really big lists to, you know, really big clicks to get the 35 cent clicks. But don't do that. Only start with 100 or 200 clicks. Okay, and then go on to the next solo ad. Do about 5 of those, guys. 5 different solo ad vendors to the same offer, same amount of clicks. This is a data gathering exercise. Okay? Don't just go, oh wow, got 40% opt-in and I had 1 sale. Yeah, because you might get a 45% opt-in and 3 sales with another solo ad vendor. Yeah, try 5, all right, and then start to get rid of the dead wood. Make sense? Nice one. All right. All right, guys, listen, I'm going to see if there's any more. I was trying to install Tsunami. Yeah, Shahid. Yeah, we do apologize. Listen, guys, can I just tell you one thing? The YouTube Tsunami robot, okay, we've had a slight problem with that in the past week or so because of the Google API change. All right, we're having problems downloading it and then logging in. It's a great bit of software when it works. Okay, so what we're doing is the developer is making it a cloud-based product. Okay, so this will alleviate the Google API issues. So you can do 1 or 2 things. Who was it? Shahid. You can do 1 or 2 things, Shahid. You can contact your sponsor, and by doing that, you just go, okay, let me see, go up here to your sponsor details in your site, click on there, and contact your sponsor. As you can see, it's me here, but yours might be different because we're a network of sites here. Yours might be different. Just email your sponsor and say, hey, look, I was on the webinar. Phil says you're having a few problems with the YouTube Tsunami. I prefer to try another product if that's all right. And listen, just say Phil says it's okay. No, I wish I was that powerful. No, just say, look, can I try another product? And they'll just swap you over. There's no bother at all. Or if you want to wait a bit, you know, it might be another week or 2. So what I would say is swap it over. It really depends what you want to do. Shahid, tell me what you want to do. And I'll tell you right now what product you should go for. Okay, let's see. Come on, you need to be quick on that because time's money. Tell me what you want, Shahid. I'm going. I'm gone. All right, guys. Okay, so I'll see you this time next week. All right, hopefully this has been, Shahid. Okay, no worries. All right, listen, I'll answer this question. But I appreciate your time, and I appreciate the fact that you were flexible with me as well. All right, very important. Thank you. I'll be flexible with you. It's nice to have a bit of back stretching. Not sure, to be honest. Want to try today's stuff. Right, okay, Shahid. Well, you know what hey, thanks, Barbara. Thank you. Appreciate your words. So, want to try today's stuff. Okay. Right. Shahid, I would say, all right, not because it's 7 times more expensive than a $1 product, okay, but have you got Easy Sketch Pro? Just put yes or no. Ah, you have. Okay, no problem. Shahid, go for PPC Tsunami. All right, PPC Tsunami. That will show you how to advertise on mobile marketing. Mobile's the thing, guys. Okay. All right, PPC Tsunami. All right, guys. So listen, thanks very much. It's 20 past, so an hour and 20 minutes. I'm wrecked. Yeah, good alternative. Meet again tomorrow. Yeah, we're having a special webinar tomorrow, guys. Special one for special people. Okay. Yeah. Listen, the one tomorrow. Do you want to know how you get on tomorrow's webinar, guys? Do you want to know? Tell me if you want to know how you get on tomorrow's webinar. And tomorrow's webinar is a kick-ass webinar, all right, where I will hold you accountable. And it's not for the faint-hearted, I tell you. Okay, yeah, it might be the most expensive webinar you've ever been on, but I'm going to show you how you get on the webinar. Okay, Right, guys, what you do is you click on step 4, big profits. That's it. That's it. Okay. Step 4, step 4, big profits. That there, my friends, will give you this entire site. It will give you a replica of this site. This site is friggin' awesome. Honestly. You know, I don't mess about. I don't mess about. I don't need to mess about. I don't make up false claims because we're all big boys and girls here. Step 4 is incredible. All right. Don't be put off by the price, guys. Book a call with me. I will have a chat with you. I will. And I'll work out a payment plan. But that is not what this webinar is all about. This webinar is taking you through this entire site and showing how you can start promoting things with the product you've just bought and how that integrates nicely with a back-end product called Mobe. All right? That's really powerful. Tomorrow's webinar is going to be a good one. Okay, guys, that's it. I'm off to bed, I think. And whoever's on tomorrow's webinar, I'll see you tomorrow, obviously. Okay, and listen, have a fabulous morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are on the big blue marble. I've always wanted to say that. Always wanted to say that. There's a guy inside Mobe called JT Tybalt. I go off on one, guys. Thanks, Shahid. Thanks, you're a great guy. Listen, oh, that is so nice. Thank you. But there's a guy inside Mobe called JT Tybalt, and he's a motivational speaker. He's a great, great speaker. If you ever get the chance, just go to, what do you call it? Mobe. What do you, oh man, what do you call it? Come on, guys, help me out. The Blog Talk Radio. Go to Blog Talk Radio and just search JT, Juliet Tango, JT Tybalt. Okay, and that's what he says. He says, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are on the big blue marble. Okay, so anyway, I'm talking nonsense now. I'll see some of the rock stars tomorrow on a webinar, and I'll see the remaining rock stars maybe this time next week, if not before, guys. So listen, thanks again for spending time with me away from your family, and look, take action, take massive action. Doesn't matter if that action takes you on a road that you weren't expecting, yeah, but it'll take you in the right road. It really will. And do it every single day. Fail forward. Fail, fail, fail. The more times you fail, the more times you're going to be successful. All right? It's as simple as that. Simple as that. Yeah? And don't buy all these shiny objects. No more shiny objects. All right? That is how you can bankrupt yourself in one easy lesson. All right? Believe you me, I know. All right, guys. Listen, have a good one. All right, and I'll talk to you when I see you. Be good. All right, see you later. Bye.